off. He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion from the back. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Howard. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
I like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Finds a man on the left. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Gets the back moving. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Navy!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Odom. To the air. It's Watlier. Gets it to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of...
There he goes. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Unloads it downfield. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is totally ready in this situation too because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Moving out of the pocket. He's loose at the 15. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. To throw, it's Locklear. They're setting up the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Miners are in the hurry up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're working that left side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Miners have this offense rolling.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Odom. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Miners come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The give to the fullback. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Base 27, jump.
To the air. It's Horvat. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Takes his shot. Complete to the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chapman. Hard running there. Breaks into the open. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short.
Music now. Music now.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Horvat. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
Come on, set.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got the back in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down.
Banner!
Wants to go up top. And some room to work. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Horvath. He's going for the goal line. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Navy! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they...
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And the Miners moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Locklear. Catch in the middle, it's Willis. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And here comes the Navy offense. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. The pitch. Finding open areas. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hand off to the fullback. There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Fullback's got it. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
You know, that really speaks to the identity of this defense, guys. They take pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play the game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback may change this route. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Offense working from the pistol. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, midshipman! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Got his man. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look,
Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Get set, get set. Ready to go.
Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Bringing the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Wilson.
this has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe
going for it all. Touchdown, Miners! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Navy will go back on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the fullback. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that clock out.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Oh, they're after him. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. To the air on 1st down. Dances away. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Firing toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to...
Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was...
Touchdown, UTEP! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the fullback. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Goes to the option. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. I don't know. Was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Not much good can come out of throwing it here. Fires left. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Breaks into the open. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown.